Hello, trombones! It's Mr. Santucci once again, and we are looking at the music for Ceremonium by Robert W. Smith. Now, this is a song we're going to play together with the sixth graders in the White Hill Concert Band, and all the fifth graders from all of our schools are going to play together with them at our concert near the end of May. And we have a lot of background parts on this, but the harmonies make it sound really great when the group plays together, when we play the harmony parts that we play here. And also these big hits make the band sound really cool. At the beginning we have this boom, boom, boom. And then notice this. This means you rest for two measures in a row. So you have to count rest 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then boom. Now what is this? Mezzo piano. MP means medium soft. And then this is a crescendo. Sorry, my hand is making the camera go out of focus. Mezzo piano here in measure 8 means medium soft. At the beginning we started forte. That means strong or loud. And then here we have mezzo piano. Crescendo, that like kind of greater than symbol or less than symbol, starts out small and gets big. That means you're starting out soft, mezzo piano, medium soft, and then getting louder. Now, we get louder over to forte here. Now we're going to play with the trumpets, the same rhythm, but instead of their part, we're going to go deeper here to make a harmony with them. So we go da 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 da. Again, here's a crescendo, so we get louder on that. This little thing over the notes, that's called an accent. It just means hit that note a little extra strong. So we have da 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 da. Now these little dots over the top of these Fs, they're called staccatos. That means you play a shorter style. Da 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 da. Short. You don't go da da lo 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 lo. Right? This is going to be a short style. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Uh-oh, wait a minute. What is this note? We know F, first position, F, sorry. And then E flat, third position, that's our normal E flat. And then this D flat. D flat means your slide's going to be in fifth position. So our normal D is fourth position, and our normal C is sixth position, and this is halfway in between D and C. It's called D flat, and it's called fifth position. I'll show you on the trombone in just a minute, but we have several of those here, right? And then here we go. Again, F, E flat, D, then low B flat, and then F. This whole section at measure 17 going on, we're playing a background part when the flutes and clarinets play some very beautiful things, but our job here is to support them, and the most important thing we're doing is playing with a nice sound and starting soft and then getting louder. Now, MF, medium loud, right? Piano is soft. Mezzo forte is medium loud, and then it gets softer again, decrescendo to piano. Then crescendo again to mezzo forte, and we try to play medium loud, and then get softer down to soft piano again. And then get louder gradually to medium loud, and then gradually. So I'm going to try to play this. I'll play this for you in a minute. I'm going to move the camera so you can see my trombone. I'll play the whole thing, and every time where we have these soft and then crescendo to medium loud, crescendo, a decrescendo back to soft, soft, then crescendo. So you're growing louder and then growing softer, and then growing louder and then growing softer, and then growing louder and then growing softer, and then growing louder and then boom, right? So I'm going to play the whole thing for you. And, you have to have a lot of control on your air to control the volume, and you have to control your lips. You want to make sure that you don't lose control of your lips when you're getting louder. You don't want to change the sound of the note of what pitch it is. You don't want to go like, oh, right? You don't want it to change pitch when you get louder. You don't want to go. Here I went like, when I got louder. You want it to stay the same note, but louder. Right, so you strengthen your stomach muscles and increase the amount of air. You also have to, it's weird, like you have to feel it and you have to hear it. You use your lips on the inside of your mouth to adjust the note to keep it so it stays the same pitch, it stays in tune on the same note when it's getting louder. It's quite a challenge, so we'll try. So at the beginning, you play one note with an accent, an F with an accent, right? And you don't want it to be too short, you want it to be a big, round note. Boom, right? It should take a whole beat. Boom. And then you rest for another measure, and then boom, right? So, starting at the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Now there's two measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Now medium soft. So I'm going to pause here. I'm at measure 33 now. There's a few things. I forgot to say this. If you notice at measure 17, we have a half note with a dot after it. Dotted half note. How many beats? 3 beats. Ba, ba, ba. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And also, I forgot to say that, oh man, there's something else I wanted to say on this. Oh yeah, remember? Go back to measure 9. Look at measure 9 on your music. Remember I told you about that D flat, 5th position? Let's take a look at it. We have F, 1st position, a bunch of Fs, and then in measure 10 we have F, E flat, 3rd, and then D normally would be 4th, but this is not D, it's 5th, D flat, right? So we have F, 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 E flat, D flat. You go past where your normal D would be, past the normal D to D flat, 5th position, but don't go all the way to C, right? It's halfway between D and C. It's like 1st position, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, right? So we're going F, 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 E flat, D flat, but then the next time, in measure 11, it goes F, 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 D flat, E flat, right? So you have to scoot out to 5th for D flat, and then into 3rd for E flat, right? And then in measure 13, it uses them again. F, 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 E flat, D flat, B flat, F. You have 4 beats whole note, and it's tied to another 4 beat whole note, so that's 8 beats. And in measure 16, it gets louder, but then at measure 17, it wants to be quiet again for piano. So it just gets a little louder there, and then back to soft at measure 17. Okay? So, and that, it does the same, the song does the same thing over again. At measure 41, it's just like measure 9. And then measure 49 is just like measure 17. And you want to make that as smooth as possible and getting louder and getting softer, following the crescendos and decrescendos. Then at 65, we have that part again that we had at measure 41 and measure 9. But be careful. After measure 65, when we're getting to the end, if you look at measure 69 and 70 and 71, 72, what you'll notice is it's the same notes at measure as we had at measure 65, but now everything is twice as long. Instead of having 1 beat quarter note, 1 beat quarter note, and then 8th notes, it's 2 beat half note, 2 beat half note, and then quarter notes. So that's, I'll play at 65, and you'll hear how when you get to measure 69, it's like the same music, but slowed down to be like extra mighty and extra powerful. Then it plays again one more time quick at measure 75, and then the ending, you have that boom, rest, boom, on the last measure, measure 78. Okay, so here's measure 65 to the end. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. right? So and we'll have to figure out where to breathe. We might work with our other trombone players in our section. If you have multiple trombone players at your school, we might work so that we don't all breathe in the same place, or else we'll figure out where exactly to breathe, when there's good places to breathe. We can breathe together. But sometimes, especially during the sections at measure 17 and measure 49, where it's supposed to be flowing and smooth, we might want to figure out where to breathe, where you breathe in measure 50, but the person sitting next to you doesn't breathe until measure 51. And they breathe in measure 51, but you don't. And you breathe in measure 50, but they don't. And so then to the audience, it sounds like no one's breathing. You like sneak a breath and at a time when the person next to you is still playing. And then they sneak a breath at a time when you're still playing and you're not taking a breath. Okay, so this is a technique that we use to make things sound very smooth to the audience. And we'll do that. We'll work that out together in class. Okay, so Ceremonium. Practice, really listen to your sound and try to see if you can stay in tune when you're getting softer and louder and softer and louder on all of those crescendos and decrescendos. Right? Keep up the good work. I'll see you in class, and then we're going to play this together with the 6th grade concert band and all of the 5th graders, and it is going to sound mighty and awesome. Right? Thanks, trombones. Good work. See you in class.